drama club, and band. He will attend IUK after graduation, but is unsure of his major. That's Ryan McVeigh. Sydney Moon is the daughter of Pascal and Beth Moon of 12 Mile. Sydney is active in drama club, Students Against Destructive Decisions, band, 4-H, NHS, and is a manager for the boys basketball team. Sydney is also a cadet on the 12 Mile Fire Department. She plans on attending IUK to study nursing. She plans on becoming a certified registered nursing anesthesiast. That's Sydney Moon. Isabel Newcomb is the daughter of John and Amy Newcomb of Logansport. Isabel is active in band, 4-H, student council, Tri-M, and SAD, and is also senior class treasurer. Isabel will attend Indiana State University to study English education. That's Isabel Newcomb. Brock Quillen is the son of Jerry Quillen and Dottie Quillen of 12 Mile. Brock plays in the band. Brock is undecided on his future plans. That's Brock Quillen. Hannah Marie Zeiders. She's the daughter of Ron and Kathleen Zeiders of Fletcher's Lake. Hannah is active in band, SAD, and National Honor Society. Hannah plans on going to college to study business or accounting. That's Hannah Marie Zeiders. Haven Voorhees is the daughter of Ron Voorhees and Patty Wilkins of Macy. Haven is active in band, National Honor Society, Student Council, Key Club, and Drama Club. After graduation, Haven will attend IUPUI and major in dental hygiene. That's Haven Voorhees. Allie Weesey, the daughter of Greg and Cynthia Weesey of Grass Creek. She's a member of the band, SAD, NHS, Key Club, Student Council, SAC, FCCLA, Tri-M, Drama Club, and Spanish Club. She is also a member of the basketball and softball teams. Allie will attend IUK to pursue a double major in criminal justice and psychology. She hopes to have a career as a police officer. That's Allie Weesey. Now to our senior cheerleaders, Haley Brown. Haley's the daughter of Christy Brown, and from Logansport. Haley is a cheerleader and a member of the volleyball team. She's also active in FCCLA, NHS, SAC, and is senior class president and president of Key Club. After graduation, Haley will be attending IUK and majoring in nursing. That's Haley Brown. Sydney Klinger. Sydney's the daughter of Tom and Peggy Klinger from Rochester. Sydney is a cheerleader and member of the volleyball and softball teams. She's also active in FFA and FCCLA. After graduation, Sydney plans on attending college to major in elementary education and minoring in American Sign Language. Sydney Klinger. Destiny Ray is the daughter of Lorna and the late John Ray of Kiwanis. Destiny is a cheerleader and a member of the volleyball team. She's also a member of the band and choir. She's active in Key Club, NHS, Tri-M, Student Council, Student Advisory Council, and Spanish Club. Destiny will attend IUK after graduation to study pre-med and become a pediatrician. Destiny Ray. Cheerleader Kinsey McClory and football manager Lexi McClory. Kinsey and Lexi are the daughters of Bill and Shelby Ryder of 12 Mile. Kinsey is active in FCCLA, yearbook, vice president of the choir. She's a cheerleader and is a track and wrestling manager. Kinsey plans on attending Ivy Tech to major in physical therapy. That's Kinsey McClory. Her sister Lexi is a football manager, and Lexi will attend Purdue University Fort Wayne and study art education. That's Lexi McClory. Now for our senior football player tonight, Christopher Smith. Chris is the son of Chuck and Janie Smith of Kiwanis. He's active in the yearbook and drama club. He's also a member of the choir, the band, football, wrestling, and track teams. After graduation, Chris will join the United States Marine Corps and become an aviation electrician. That's Christopher Smith. We would like to thank all of our senior athletes for their hard work and dedication, and good luck to all of you in your future endeavors. Let's have one big round of applause for our 2018 Fall Senior Athletes, band, and cheerleaders.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RTC TV 4 as we're bringing you live coverage straight from the Comet Crater here with tonight's matchup between Comet Varsity Football and North Miami Warriors.
You mean Winamac Warriors?
Or the Winamac, yeah. Every time. I did that before. I said the North Miami Warriors. I saw Warriors, and I said North Miami every time. I don't know why that is. The Winamac Warriors, ladies and gentlemen. We're here live at the Comet Crater with Caston Comet Football versus the Winamac Warriors. I'm Dakota Hayden, and alongside with me, I got Blair Zimmerman. How you doing this evening,
all
Blair?
right. It's good to be home this week, Dakota.
It is. It is, very much so. Of course, see, I'm not fully wrong. We were at North Miami last week.
That's
when
true.
we followed. They played Wabash, right?
Right. So it was the North Miami Warriors and the Wabash Apaches.
Mm-hmm. And that was a really good matchup between those two teams last week. But here we are back home at the Crater, where we get to follow alongside the Comets once again, as they went to Culver last week. So the Culver team covered that one.
Absolutely.
And here we got our Comets coming out in the field, getting ready to start off.
Well, we've got tonight's a little bit of footballception because we'll have football inside of football. You folks at home can stay tuned during the halftime, and we're going to see some Chargers football playing during the halftime.
That's right.
As well as a little ceremony honoring the Caston cross-country teams for their 3 conference wins last weekend. So
very impressive, and yeah, it's definitely something worth recognition for. So be sure to keep the camera on for the halftime festivities going on there.
And then who else we got live on our other channels tonight?
Let's see. We have, I can pull up a list, but off the top of my head, I know we have Pioneer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to remember who they're facing. Hold on. I do have a list, though. I'll get back to you in a second.
Well, so what we recommend, if you're watching this in your web browser on YouTube or at rtc4.com, of course, is open up multiple tabs. You can mute the other tabs. You can flip back and forth, catch them all, and listen to us here at the Crater.
Of course. We got Pioneer Varsity Football. They're facing off against Culver. We got Rochester Football, and they are facing off against Manchester, I do believe, the Manchester Squires. We got our game. We got Tippecanoe Valley Football versus, I do believe they are taking on the, who are they taking on? They should be taking on somebody here. Wabash, that's right.
Oh.
And we also have going on live here tonight, they have a volleyball matchup over at Argus, and they're facing South Bend Career Academy. It's a pink-out game. So
okay.
Kind of a little special tribute volleyball game over at Argus going on. Not football, but, you know.
I mean, football's not for everybody.
Right. And good volleyball is very entertaining to watch.
Absolutely.
All right, we got our captains out there for the coin toss out there on the field. And what'd they dub? They dubbed the Comets to receive here? I heard they say something about the Comets.
I'm honestly not sure.
Well, if we didn't catch that, I'm sure we'll see here coming up.
It'll be pretty obvious in just a moment. Well, good news tonight, Dakota. Winamac only has half as many seniors as what the Comets have on the roster. So, as opposed to a couple of matchups where there have been more seniors on the opposition side than we have an entire roster.
True.
But we've also seen in several of the past games that experience isn't necessarily commensurate with grade level. There was a matchup, I'm not going to remember who it was now, I think it was 3 weeks back, where they had, I think, 15 seniors or something, and a lot of their varsity line, though, were sophomores and juniors. So.
Right. It looks like we got Comets, yep, is setting up to receive the ball here.
All right. So, I'm confident we're going to have Sam Smith deep in the backfield. Looks like maybe Gavin Hickle dropping back there with him.
And over on the Warriors side of the field, we got 88 looking to be the one that's going to line up for the kick.
All right.
It's going to be Max.
Freshman Max Murray.
Murray, yes.
There's the kick. It's going to land. Oh, it's going to come in deep midfield. Bounced off Shane Lobb's hands. And good grief, they took Sam Smith to the ground. Now, one nice thing for the teams tonight, folks at home won't be able to see this, but the wind it's an east wind tonight, so we're coming crossways to the field. We don't have anybody kicking into or with the wind like we've seen in weeks past, especially last week in North Miami. It was whipping the trees just outside of the frame. They were 30-foot trees just swaying back and forth.
It was brutal, and little things like that from the environment could be major game changers.
Absolutely. All right, the Comets are on their own 26-yard line, and there's the snap. Shane Laub still has the football in the backfield. Looks like he gained – no, excuse me. He lost a couple yards on that play. Ball goes down at the Comets' 24-yard line. These Winamac Warriors did not come to mess around tonight.
Not at all. Playing a good defense to kick off here. Let's see if they can keep up that heat.
Comets at 2nd and 12 now. And there's number 44, Jacob Wallig in motion. Gains a couple of yards, gets the football back up to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 now, Comets on their own 26-yard line. Not a promising start for Caston tonight. Jesse Rockwolf in motion now. Faked out on the carry. And I didn't see who ended up keeping the ball. That was number 40, Gavin Hickle. They were going to try to shove him up the middle. Unfortunately, dropped back a couple of yards. 4th and 12 now. And looks like Sam Smith's going to be dropping back to punt. I couldn't imagine that they'd try to do anything other than at this point.
Not at all. Bit of shame.
Unfortunate
bit of a rough start.
first series there. There's the punt. Flag on the play.
Ball foul encroachment against the defense. Still forced down for the Comets.
All right, that penalty was against Winamac. We're going to repeat 4th down here. And Winamac's going to give up 5 yards on the play. Comets still in punt formation. And there's the punt. It's a little lower that time. Rolls across the 50-yard line. And it looks like it goes dead at about the 43-yard line. All right. Winamac now set their offensive line in play. Had the handoff up the middle. Gain of a few yards on that play. Looks like they went down at about the 49-yard line. And they're going to be about 2nd and 5, it looks like.
Warriors now sitting 2 and I'd say about 5, maybe 6.
And there's a snap right up the middle. I don't know who had a hold of a leg, but I saw a comment on his back getting drug across the field. Tackle finally completed at the Comets' 46-yard line. 47-yard line? Looks like a 47.
Yeah, we'll call it a 47.
Give me a second, I'll probably call it the 53.
The scoreboard's got you backed up. All right.
All right, 3rd and 1 now. Winamac looking to convert this. Here's the
Handoff.
snap. Right up the middle.
He's caught, but I think he made enough yardage to get that first down.
Yeah, it looks like he was down on the 45-yard line, and there's the chain gag moving. And it's a grind to do it that way, but that's all you got to do is keep turning over or converting there. And
short pass to number 35.
Tackled by number 40 and 44. That's Gavin Hickle and Jacob Wallig.
That was Trent Fox on the carry for Winamac.
Boy, made it all the way up to the Comets' 22-yard line.
A really good run for the Warriors here.
I'm going to guess that was a first down.
I would think so. He went from around the 45 to the 22. Yeah.
There's a snap. Handoff there to number 37. That's Kyle Chumley.
He's running to the far corner.
And he broke a few tackles there before the Comets finally got him down at about the 7-yard line.
That'll be another first down for Winamac.
Warriors now 1st and goal on the Comets' 7-yard line. There's a snap. Short pass over to the right. And a nice tackle there by number 44, Jacob Wallig. Looks like they football back down on the 7-yard line. 2nd and goal now for Winamac. And that tackle, that's something we wouldn't have seen a few weeks back out of Jacob Wallig. Again, he's part of that freshman group on this line. And they have had a trial by fire this season.
For sure.
And those are the lessons that stick with you. It hasn't been easy, but these Comets have kept their head up all season long. And they're gaining this positive experience, and we're starting to see more and more action like that. Well, Winamac has called a timeout, so with that, we're going to step away for this word from our sponsors here on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe, online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. All right, and welcome back here to RTC TV4, bringing you live coverage from this Caston football matchup against Winamac.
All right, Winamac now 2nd and 7. And a nice tackle right there by number 40, Gavin Hickle.
That put him back at the 10.
This Comets defense has just come out of the woodwork and said, this far and no further. Actually, that looks like the ball's on the 11 there, Dakota. 3rd and 11 now to the goal line for this Winamac team. Of course, they're well within field goal range at this point, even if they're come to 4, and they're really not risking anything to go for the early in the first quarter. Strong offense. There's a snap.
Looking for a pass.
No, he's going to run it. Oh, no, he did, and completed the pass easily there into the corner of the end zone. I see Coach Rusty Newby on the sideline kind of throwing his hands around him. Wasn't happy with the comments for leaving that receiver open there in the corner of the end zone.
Now the Warriors setting up for extra point or points. Going to get just one.
It's going back to number 88, Max Murray.
There's a
kick.
Comets were close to intercept on that kick.
Yeah, the kick was good. Sets us now with just over 6 minutes in the first quarter with Winamac already at 7. They had a couple of big moves on that series.
They did.
And really, though, it looked like that Comets defense was going to shut them down.
They were pushing against them pretty good. They just left that one receiver open to make a complete pass there and get the touchdown.
Absolutely. I think that they were looking for Winamac to run it again. Winamac switched over to a pass play, and Caston just wasn't ready for it.
Well, for our other live coverage games here tonight, for our Rochester game, Rochester's leading 6-0 with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Pioneers leading 8-0 with 8 left in the first quarter. Valley is leading 7-0 against Wabash with 8 minutes left in the first. And then, of course, right here, right in front of us, we got Winamac with the 7-0, as stated before.
Yeah, but we've only got 6 minutes left in the first.
Right. Now we got Comets back up to receive again. Winamac's lined up, and I would say Max Murray is up there to kick the ball back over to the Comets while we still have, I'm seeing Sam Smith and
Gavin
40.
Hickle in the backfield, and we've got Jesse Rockwolf and Hunter Shainlaub midfield. There's a run up. There's a kick.
Kick was farther than last time. Last time went about mid.
Sam Smith didn't quite get that stopped. He's looking for some blocking and gets taken down at the Comets' 26-yard line. This is feeling like deja vu. That's about where Winamac stopped him last series.
Let's see if this time around Comets can make more of an impact there and push a little bit harder this time around.
Hey, be quiet.
Well, if the Comets offense can come out the way their defense did that last drive by Winamac, and already we're seeing some good forward momentum, gain of about 4 or 5 yards on that play. That was a carry by Gavin Hickle, number 40. Gavin's been kind of the workhorse this season.
He has been.
They hand him the football and say, go.
And he goes.
He sometimes ends up seeing double and triple by the end of the night, I think. But, you know.
If he keeps wanting to do it at the end of the day,
You know what's a couple of concussions between friends?
Yeah.
All right. There's a snap. Handed to, I think that was Gavin again, and he went down back behind the 25-yard line.
He was caught. And then all the defender needed to do was drag him down.
Well, they've spotted the ball where he was stopped at the 28-yard line. 3rd and 8 now for Caston. And really, well, what Shainlaub needs is he needs the line to hold the defense and give him some time in the pocket to get a look downfield. Rockwolf in motion.
Handed it off, looked to be
I didn't see, and there are now way too many jerseys in the way.
I think that was Hickel again.
All right. 4th and 8, 4th and 9 now for Caston. Sitting on their own 28-yard line. And they'll be lining up for another punt.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get too much farther than last time.
There's our snap and a flag on the play. That, depending on where that penalty was, it might have been. Oh, they're calling that against Caston. Well, scratch that. That was a bad catch, though, for Sam Smith on that. It was right down in his shins.
Well, we're going to try that punt again, but this time...
We'll back it up 5 yards.
Yeah.
Well, there's the snap. Much better catch for Sam. And, off the back of... And looks like Winamac recovered that inside the 10-yard line.
Not looking too good here for the Comets.
Certainly not the best series of events.
A real low kick there. Ended up bouncing off one of their own players and just couldn't quite get back there to recover it.
It would have been ugly either way, though, for them to have recovered back there inside their own 10-yard line. It would have given them more time on the ball, but I don't know that the offense would have been able to.
Yeah, I don't think they would have been able to. At the way things were looking the past 2 series, I don't think they would have been able to make too much movement with it.
Well, let's see if the defense can hold Winamac where they are. There's a snap. There's a handoff right up the middle. Handed off to number 37, Kyle Chumley again. And he was shut down fairly quickly. He made it up to about the 7-yard line. That tackle was by number 69, Sam Duvall. Certainly not an individual that I would like to tackle me.
Not at all.
All right, well, 2nd and goal now on the 7-yard line. There's a snap. Chumley up the middle again. And gets shut down right around the same place. No gain on the carry.
Comets defense doing good to catch him there.
What they need to watch for, though, is a shift into a passing play, which is what happened to him in about the same place last Winamac series.
Third down to the Warriors.
All right, Winamac back on the line. Man in motion. There's the snap.
Looking to run outside. Thinking outrun him. Nope, think he was able to make it in over there, far corner.
According to the officials, he was in. 13-0 now for Winamac.
Is Coach Hurt up there? Is Coach Hurt up there?
No, he's not. He's down here somewhere, or down there.
Hurt.
No.
And Winamac lining up now for the extra point.
Murray to attempt the extra point.
There's the kick. And it looks wide. No. I don't have a great angle on that.
Well, either way, the official's calling it good, therefore it is.
Give you a little forewarning notice here. At the end of the first quarter, we're going to take up a collection for the Tony Trent family. Tony passed away unexpectedly this week, and so we're going to take up a collection to help with the for his wife Cindy and their youngster to carry on and to take care of the expenses for him. So cheerleaders will be passing buckets around at the end of the first quarter. So dig in your pocket, see what extra you've got you can help out, so we can help out the Trent family.
Well, I'm not sure if you folks at home were able to hear that through our microphones, but it's a really awesome thing. A few of the students have organized. Local fella, in fact, I mean, he may have even helped some of you at home out. Tony Trent, he was a first responder, an EMT, volunteer firefighter. He passed away unexpectedly this past Monday. And a couple of our Caston students have organized a fundraiser that they're going to be taking up a collection here to help Tony's widow and young child at home. Obviously, you folks at home won't be able to help, but I think that's just awesome. The community, and especially for students to have organized that.
That is
There's a
really
kickoff,
awesome.
really low kick, and bounces through Hunter Shainlaub's arms. Gets to Sam Smith, who gets tackled, hard at the 27-yard line.
They wrapped him up, put him down, and wanted to make sure he stayed down. It's looking to be on the 20. They putting down the 9 or the 8? Thinking.
The official spotted it at 9.
Yeah, it's the 9.
My neck hurt watching that tackle.
He got wrapped up pretty hard. Well, the Comets will be starting 1st and 10 on the 29, 1 yard further than they were on the last series. I think, if my memory serves me right.
There's Rockwolf in motion, juggles the ball and gets taken down at about the 24-yard line. Honestly, if you folks saw that, he barely had a finger on that ball. He was really lucky he didn't fumble it on that. Well, Caston now on their own 25. 2nd and about 14. And they're going to try to get the ball going the right direction. There's the snap. Handoff. No handoff. That faked me out. I thought Hickle had that. And Shainlaub with the quarterback keeper gets taken down at about the 21-yard line.
Didn't have really any time to get anything moving. The Winamac defense is able to break through real quick.
This is just brutal tonight. All right, I think this is starting to qualify for 3rd and long territory, Dakota.
I'd say so. 3 with 17 left to go.
Well, there's the snap.
Comets need to get some movement here.
Handed off to 87, Jesse Rockwolf. Taken down at the 20-yard line. Comets now at 4th and 19. 53 seconds left in this first quarter.
.419. They're looking to punt it back.
Well, hopefully the punt will clear this time. Punt's up, but that's a good punt.
That's a really good one. Across the midfield line. And Winamac looking to run it back.
Yeah, it was number 1, Jeb Smith. Nice tackle break there. And got tied up by number 72, Colin Wolf. I do see a flag on the field, though.
About the 38-yard line, there's a penalty flag on the field at the 41-yard line.
And that flag was called early during that play.
Blocked in the back against the Warriors.
Penalty against Winamac, blocking in the back. Well, that's going to move the chains a little further back than where they had intended to start. The ball will be on Winamac's own 49-yard line.
Let's see what Comet defense can get going here.
Well, there's the snap. Handoff right there to number 37.
And he had a clean opening to go. I think he might have made that first down. He would have had to have been close.
The official's putting it at the 42.
A yard short.
2nd and 1. And there's the first quarter.
First quarter down. Winamac sitting 14. The Comet 0.
Tony Trent was a faithful and dependable member of the Caston School Corporation.
substitute teacher, he was a favorite among students for being kind, easy to talk to, and attentive. He was known as a man who was effective in explaining problems to students and being a friendly face in the hallways. Caston High School could count on him to fill in at a moment's notice or in many weeks in advance. He was a steadfast and trustworthy man who will be dearly missed. In honor of Tony, there will be collection buckets passed through the stands. These donations will go directly to Cindy Trent, which will benefit her and their young son. If you feel with calling to spare a few dollars for Tony's wife and child, please insert your donation into the bucket. All donations will be accepted and appreciated. Thank you for your time and attention. And please keep Tony's wife Cindy and his child and his friends and family in your thoughts and prayers, as they have been and will severely be affected by this loss.
All right, we're about ready to get things kicked off and started here with the second quarter. In other events, with the Pioneer and Culver game, Pioneer scored quite a bit recently. They are now sitting at 16-0 with 4 left in the first quarter, and Rochester's now sitting in their game versus Manchester 14-0 with about 3 minutes left in the first.
Well, and here's our snap, handed off to Chumley again. He gets tackled around the Comets, I don't know, looks like a 29-yard line. Rock Wolf credited with that tackle and well past the first down. Well, there's our snap. Faked handoff to Chumley. Short pass to number 35. That's Trent Fox,
Pass is complete to Fox. Chased out of bounds by
who gets run out of bounds
or another first down for the Warriors.
after getting the first down.
Warriors just able to make a lot of progress with these runs. Getting first downs all over the place, and like we've said many times, that is the secret way to get to score.
Yep. Keep making first downs. You hang on to the football. You make it to the end zone. It's worked for Winamac twice in the first quarter. And there's Chumley again, going out wide. And I'm not at an angle to see. It looks like official saying he did not make it.
I think they got him right before he was able to enter the end zone.
Comets ran him out of bounds right at the 1 yard line.
On the 1 yard line for the Warriors.
There's a snap. Chumley up the middle.
And he was able to get through. It's another touchdown for Winamac. It's going to bring them 20-0 now as they set up for the extra kick, the extra point kick.
Well, and so far Murray has just been on with his kicking this evening.
Hasn't missed one yet. See if we can keep the trend going.
Murray set up for the point after attempt.
There's a snap. Kick is up. And the kick is no good.
No good.
That'll leave the Warriors sit at an even 20.
20-0 now. Just over 11 minutes left in the half. And the Comets will be taking the field to see if they can make it work going the other direction.
Hoping they can get something moving. Hasn't looked too good for them in the past series so far in this game. At least make it cross midfield. But they have been fighting. They have been putting up one heck of a fight.
Oh, absolutely. Several hard hits. Comet's defense has been working really hard, which, of course, the defense is the offense with as smaller rosters what the Comets have. So all of these guys out there playing on both sides of the football, you know that grinds you down.
Oh, for sure.
What are you going to say to them when they're over there?
All right, Warriors lined up to kick. Comets setting up here to receive.
Teeing up to kick off for the Warriors. Smith and Hickle are deep for the Comets.
All right, Comets going with the same lineup they have been. We've got Smith and Hickle set deep to receive. There's the kick. Drops right in front of Smith. He's got it. Looking for some blocking. And goes down around the 27-yard line again.
I think he got tripped up a little bit back there. But sitting on the 28, we've kept the common trend here. I don't think we've moved anywhere outside of between the 26 and 29-yard line for starting things off.
Unfortunately, no, we have not. Well, Comets looking to do something with this set of 4. Let's see if they can get something moving. Preferably towards Winamac's end zone.
That would be ideal.
There's a snap. And,
that was
Sam Smith with the attempt on that drive. He just got, he got into 2 Winamac defenders, and they just kind of picked him up and said, no, you're not going to go that way today. He did get a couple yards on that carry, it looks like, though. Ball now on the Comets' 30-yard line. 2nd and 8. Rock Wolf in motion. There's the snap. Fake the handoff.
Those Warrior defenders were just right on top of him.
And that was Gavin Hickle with the carry.
I don't think they moved anywhere. I think they're still sitting 3 and 30. Or 3 and 8 to go on the 30.
And there's the snap. And it looks like they handed the ball to Gavin Hickle again. He got a couple more yards off of it.
Makes it 4th down for the Comets.
Comets now sitting at about 4th and 6, it looks like. And I'm going to imagine they are going to put Sam Smith in the backfield for the punt.
I would imagine a good kick and get the Warriors away. Or they might be going for it.
They're out in the wing tee. Well, there's a snap. And Shane Loud tackled in the backfield. He just had no time in that pocket. And they're going to turn over on downs at about their own 28-yard line.
I thought I saw a flag on the play. I might be mistaken.
Comets don't make the 1st down. Turn it all over to the Warriors.
I must have been mistaken. I could have swore I saw something yellow fly around.
Maybe you were seeing the stars around Shane Loud's head after that tackle.
Maybe.
Hey, those are going to get cheaper. I watched 16 minutes last week. Hearing these. They're supposed to, because they opened up the new all starts here.
Well, we've got Fox in motion. Quarterback dropping back for the pass. Gets tackled in the backfield.
Comets able to break through for the sack.
Looks like a loss of about 6 yards on that, maybe 7. See, the ball's now on the 37-yard line.
Okay. I called it 37. I rounded up.
This new math floors me.
All right, well, if the Comets could do that a couple more times, get Winamac turnover on downs in their own territory, that'd be great. Well, there's the snap. Short pass off to the side.
They were on top of him.
Number 35, Trent Fox, trying to grab that. It was over his head. He was able to cover it up, but that'll be an incomplete pass.
3 and 19 for Winamac.
Where we at? 38 now? Yeah, we'll make it useful.
Winamac let some time run off this play clock.
That's a good thing.
Of course, at this point, it's in their favor to slow the game down.
Very true.
Well, there's a snap.
Looking for a pass, a
long
long
one.
pass.
And completed to number 1 Fox, who's going to run that into the end zone. Put 6 more on the board. Or I'm sorry, number 1 Jeb Smith. Boy, gotta check the roster on occasion.
Every now and then, it helps.
I mean, we're this far into the season, and I'm just starting to not have to check the Comets roster. It's a lot harder to tell them apart when they've got helmets on.
Very true. Very true. Well, Winamac lining up for the extra kick here, the extra point kick.
Just under 7.5 minutes left here in this half.
Murray to attempt the extra point.
And there's the kick. And it's good. Looks like one of the Comets might have got a hand on it, judging by the wobble of that ball, but
They've been close. Almost every time that Winamac went for a kick, the Comets always were able to get close. So it wouldn't surprise me if they were able to get a hand on it that last one.
well, we are now sitting in a 27-0 lead for Winamac here at the Crater. And things just not looking great for the Comets here on senior night.
Point-wise for the other games going on here on RTC TV4 for the Pioneer and Culver game, Pioneers now sitting at 22-0, and they are somewhere in the midst of the second quarter. Valley versus Wabash, Tippecanoe Valley versus Wabash, they are sitting tied 7-7 at the start of the second as far as we know. And then over at Rochester versus Manchester, Rochester is leading 21-0, and they are well into the second quarter. No, I got an update on the Tippecanoe Valley versus Wabash game. They are now sitting, Valley's got 7 to Wabash's 13, while they are still well into the second quarter. So that's what's going on around the other way. And here we are.
Once again, 4 games, 4 tabs, mute the other 3.
Right. Because what could possibly be better than listening to us as we commentate this game?
Are you a Winamac fan or a Comets fan? Because I can think of a better. All right, Murray back for the kick. There's the kick. It's up. Right in the midfield. Nice catch there. I didn't see who caught that, though. Looked like number 72, Colin Wolf. And he brought that up quite a ways.
It's a best field position I think the Comets have had starting off a series all night so far.
Starting off a series, well, I think that looks like it's about the 44-yard line, 43-yard line. And forget starting a series. That's the best field position that the Comets have had all night. This Winamac defense has just been, well, no pun intended, but on the ball.
Very true. Let's see if the Comets can get anything working here and push through.
Well, there's the snap.
They were
Looks like
caught.
Shane Loud got taken down in the backfield. See, this Winamac defense is getting through this offensive line, and we've had several sacks. That have. If we had to call them anything, we'd call them a quarterback keeper. But I don't think that the I don't think that the plan on the snap is quarterback keeper. I think he's trying to get a minute to look for a pass, and just by the time the ball's in his hand, nearly, Winamac is on top of him.
Just can't get anything going. Not enough time to think, not enough time to make a good play.
All right, Comets now, wing T. Rockwolf in motion. Looks like up the middle. If I had to guess, I'd say Gavin Hickle. Yes. Brings the ball back up to the 42-yard line. Now looks like about 3 and 12 for the Comets. Nine seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. Shane Lobb still has it. Nice spin move, but he just, once again, by the time the football was in his hands, the defense was on top of him. Shane Lobb went down around the 40-yard line. And it looks like we've got the punting team on the field.
Well, 4 and 12, and how much luck they've had with it, might as well just kick it back over.
Absolutely. And nice looking punt. Caught by number 1, Jeb Smith, who
He caught him hard.
gets taken down by Hunter Shanelob. That almost looked like one of those little helicopter fireworks, the way that Hunter took him down. And Winamac called for blocking in the back. So they will give up an extra 5 yards on this possession.
It's good sitting for the Comets. See if they can use this to their advantage.
So 1st and 10 at Winamac's own 43-yard line. 4 plays, 4 stops. Comets take possession right there in Winamac territory. Let's go with it. And that's a carry by number 37, Kyle Chumley, who gets well into first down territory and just shuts down my hopes for a quick turnover right there in Winamac territory.
Rock Wolf on the tackle for the Comets.
Whoa!
That was a big false start right there.
Just judging by the way that Sambo's walking there, I would have to say that the Winamac center was talking some smack on the field because he just plowed right through him.
For sure. It's going to be 5 yards off Comets' way. That's going to put Winamac 1st and 5 now.
Oh, of course, Winamac did not need that advantage, but all right, lined up. There's the snap. And handed off to number 37, Kyle Chumley again. Tries to drive it up the middle. Got a couple yards on it. Looks like about 2nd and 3 on the Comets. Looks like about 37-yard line. 36? 38. 39. Somewhere in there. 33. I guess the big 4-0 on the other side of the field that I can see should have gave that away. My bad.
Maybe a little bit, but that's all right. When in doubt, we got a scoreboard.
Well, that's true. And handoff to Chumley again.
He's got an opening. He's going to take that.
He's going to go all the way.
He's gone.
And there he is into the end zone. Another carry by Kyle Chumley for a touchdown in this first half. And that's going to put Winamac at 33, Caston 0.
Once again, Winamac setting up for an extra point. Getting the kick ready. We've only missed once so far here tonight.
And the kick is up.
Looks good.
And the kick is good. So just over 3 minutes left in this half. Winamac 34, Caston nothing.
Well, a reminder for folks at home as we got 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. Once we hit halftime, there will be halftime festivities going on out there on the field. We got the Chargers football, right? Chargers are playing a little bit.
The Chargers are going to come out and play a little bit for this varsity crowd. And we've got some conference-winning festivities for the Caston cross-country teams. And I don't even know what else there might be.
Could be something. Who knows?
I had initially thought that's also when they were going to do senior night, and I was thinking, man, that's going to be a busy halftime. Unfortunately, we weren't broadcasting yet for senior night. It will be put up after the fact.
For sure on the website at rtc4.com.
We did grab footage of that. We just, since they moved that to before kickoff, we weren't in a position to be broadcasting yet, so they changed the schedule on us, and
Yeah, and if nobody tells us anything, we don't know. Either way, here we are with around 3 minutes left. Winamac for the kick.
And that kick is up and rolls back to Sam Smith, who's going to scoop it up, makes it up to the 35 before he goes down. Dakota, if you'd ask my wife, she'd tell you that even when she does tell me something, I don't know anything. So there's that.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
At least I think that's what she said.
Well, I'm not so sure what's going on. We got teams taking a knee, but I don't see a player down.
No, I see a flag out here on the field.
I think it's, from what I'm hearing up here in the press box, there's something going on the sidelines.
The flag was at the 30-yard line.
And we're good to go. Not quite sure what was the trouble.
So we've got a personal foul against the Comets on the sideline. The official pointed towards Winamac, but he was over on the Comet sideline, so. Yeah, he just pointed the wrong way.
I'm guessing so.
I see. Whoof. Ball is now at the 21-yard line. That's a lot of penalty yards.
It's 1st and 25.
I can see this going bad for the Comets in so many ways.
Very much so, considering they haven't been able to get really too much moving offensively here tonight.
Unfortunately, they have not made an offensive first down. Oh, hey. That was on the kickoff. So, yeah, 1st and 10. I'm going to blame it on the cold medicine that I forgot to take.
All right, get things moving here.
There's a snap. And, oh.
He was able to break away a little
number
bit.
5, Sam Smith with the carry. Gets it up to the 35-yard line and a flag on the play at the very end.
His foot was just caught there at the end. He had an opening to break away.
You know, we've yet to see a Sam Smith breakaway this season. He's not had a block in front of him because I really think he could just run away with it.
Oh, for sure. We've seen what happens when number 40, Gavin Hickle, was able to break through because he broke, if I remember right, the Triton line and just took off with it. Or was it LaVille?
That was at LaVille. And we have our first Comets offensive first down tonight. That penalty pushed the line of scrimmage up another 5 yards. Wait, no, it's still in the 35. I didn't see what the penalty was. It must have been an automatic first down. We'll take it.
Timeout on the field, called by the Comets.
And the Comets have called a timeout, so they're going to step away to talk strategy. And we will step away for this word from our sponsors. Thanks for joining us tonight here on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
And we are back here on RTC TV4. Thank you for joining us tonight. As you can see at the bottom of your screen, the Winamac Warriors currently lead the Caston Comets 34-0 here at the Comet Crater with 2:29 left in the second. And there was the snap. Looks like we were trying to push up the middle. My money would be on Gavin Hickle for a move like that. And the announcer confirms that. He moved the ball a couple yards up to about the 39-yard line. And there's the snap. Looks like pushing right up the middle again.
I think he's able to get a couple yards out of it.
Well, according to the down marker, it looks like it's up to about the 43-yard line.
Sit up to the 42-yard line, third down for the Comets.
So now sitting at about 3rd and 3. Well, there's the snap. Right up the middle again. Nice gain of yardage. I don't think it's quite enough for a first down.
Be close. Nope, they're moving it. They're calling a first down.
And that is a Caston Comets first down. We've got 70 seconds left here in this first half. And unfortunately, that's the first down that the Comets have gotten in this game. It wasn't awarded off of a penalty. So hopefully they're going to find themselves to be able to just keep pushing like that, maybe get some momentum built up. And there's the push. Oh, short pass there to Rockwolf. That was – did you see that?
Shane let just right over top of everyone.
They faked that out. They started shoving up the middle just like they had been. All right, Comets now calling a timeout, so – we'll take this opportunity for another word from our sponsors here on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, 39.8 seconds left in this first half. Winamac leads 34-0, and the Comets find themselves on the Winamac side of the field now. Ball is sitting at the 44-yard line. And there's a flag already.
I think the flag is on Winamac.
There we go. So there's another Comets first down. The ball now at the Winamac 39-yard line. Well, we'll take him how we can get him. There's a snap. Rockwolf starts heading over to the left. That was a hard shoulder-to-shoulder hit, but he got a few yards off of it. Sitting now at about 2nd and 7.
3 yards all you need to start making move.
Absolutely. Ball now on the Winamac 37-yard line. Well, there's the snap. Hickle up the middle, it looks like.
He dove to go through there.
And there's the Comets using up the 3rd and final timeout. So we're going to step away one more time for a word from our sponsors. Thanks for joining us tonight. This is RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Blue Dragon Taekwondo. Whether you want to learn self-defense, physical cross-training, or looking to compete in national tournaments, Blue Dragon Taekwondo is the area's leading martial arts authority. Online at tkdbluedragon.com. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, we are back. Comets just used their 3rd and final timeout. 6 seconds left on the play clock. And we're going to let the play clock expire. Comets now going to give up 5 yards on a delay of game call. 11 seconds left in the half, though. I imagine at this juncture, they're just going to let the clock run out. Go in, talk some strategy, and come back out in the second half and try it again.
Might as well.
Oh, no, there's the snap. I was wrong.
Looking for a pass.
Sam Smith in the back with the pass to Hunter Shanelow. Gets up well beyond first down territory. Takes it up to about the 27-yard line. 4.7 seconds left in the first. That was a nice little play.
That was. I don't think they're going to have enough time to get anything.
I mean, it's got to go to the end zone. And there's the, tackled in the back. That was Rockwolf. He's slow getting to his feet. That was a hard tackle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we go into the half now with Winamac leading 34-0. Comets, though, going into the locker room off of an awesome drive.
Yeah, let's see if they can get some heat going in the locker room and then come right back for a second half and hopefully get something better moving than they had the first.
Well, absolutely. We're going to switch to field mic and see if we can't pick up some of our halftime festivities here at the Comet Crater. We'll be back in a few here on RTC TV4.
Just watching the lower third. Precautiously, like so. If you get really bad on the lower third, just like zoom in on it.
Singing at the 50-yard line, stretching from 40 to 40. Last Saturday, the Caston cross-country teams traveled to Winamac to compete in the Hoosier North Athletic Conference meet held at Winamac City Park. It was an exciting day for the Comets as the varsity boys, varsity girls, and junior high boys all ran for championship victories. The varsity girls clinched their third cross-country champion title. The Lady Comets were led by Aubrey Degg, who placed second with a time of 21:24. Other team members in places were Emma Stinson, 8th, Mackenzie Passion, 10th, Lauren Moss, 14th, Michaela Lee, 18th, Jasmine Russell, 24th, Bryn Buchkowski, 27th, and Bryn Brummett. Aubrey, Emma, and Mackenzie made the all-conference cross-country team, and Lauren received honorable mention. They competed as a team with Winamac, North Judson, St. Pierre, and Knox. The Lady Comets are coached by Tina Passion. Let's give the varsity girls a big hand. The varsity boys team clinched their second cross-country championship title. They were led by Mitchell Rands, who earned first-place conference position at the time of 15:43. Other team members in places were Brian Hernandez, second, Micah Colvin, fourth, Dakota Oldfather, 7th, Luke Lau, 18th, Mark Smith, 21st, Brock Buchkowski, 22nd, and Wyatt Brummett. Mitchell, Brian, Micah, and Dakota all made all-conference cross-country team based on their positions. They competed as a team with Winamac, Triton, Knox, and Pioneer. A big hand for the boys cross-country championship team. Now the junior high boys, they came home victorious as well. Austin Degg placed first in the conference time at 10 minutes and 22 seconds. Other team members in their places were Edison Byram, 2nd, Caleb Stinson, 12th, Connor Summers, 13th, Marshall Finke, 20th, Alex Craig, 24th, Braden Rush, 41st, and Max Summers. They competed as a team with North Judson, Winamac, Pioneer, LaVille, Triton, and Knox. The junior high boys, let's give them a big hand for their conference victory. The varsity and junior high boys were coached by Mr. Blair Zimmerman. The cross-country teams were managed by Sarah Kistler and Sarah Mangleford. And the varsity cross-country teams will travel to Culver Academies tomorrow to compete in the sectional. Congratulations and good luck to both teams. The t-shirts were sponsored by the Caston Athletic Booster Club tonight. Congratulations to our cross-country teams. On the north end of the field, we have the Caston youth football team from the blue team, which is 3rd and 4th graders. Number 1's Ashton Boyer. Number 2's Carson Harness. 8 is Braden Unger. 14's Caleb Callender. 16's Logan Mollenkoff. 19's Owen Chapman. 21's Landon Rigney. 24's London Hurd. 25's Braxton Ulrich. 30's Jack Brummett. 32's Brandon Miller. 33's Tucker Woolover. 34's Caden Penery. 37's Cody Eob. 45's Parker Zipperman. 53, Brody Brewer. 55, Drew Williams. And 58, Braxton Mills Taylor. The coaches of the blue team, head coach was Blake Mollenkoff. Blake Harness carried the nickname of Dead Weight, and the defensive coordinator was Chris Ulrich. The Caston Junior team went undefeated this season, going 6-0, and won the Junior League division of the Caston County Youth Football League. Congratulations to the Caston Junior team, the third and fourth graders, for a 6-0 season. On the other end of the field is the red team entry from Caston in the Comet Youth Football League. Number 3 is Aiden Southbury. Number 5 is Noah Hurd. 7 is Brock Hook. 9 is Lane Halterman. 10 is Jace Rinsler. 11 is Zach Parks. 15 is Gavin Mollenkoff. 17 was Braden Malott. 20 was Braxton Smith. 23 was Jordan Correct. 43 is Luke Graham. 44 is Adelaide Gauther. 52 is Ryder Craig. 54 is Nathan Runkle. 57 is Braden Atkins. 60 is Kane Pinkey. And 68 is Nick Townsend. Jason Hurd and Dave Brummett were the coaches of the red team. And the Comet red team is currently 2-4 on the year and faces Delphi Sunday in the BCS 5th place game at the Berry Bowl. Kickoff is at 2:30 on Sunday for the playoff games. Congratulations to both the blue and the red the Youth Football League entries from Caston, as well as the Winamac Chiefs, for playing in the football games and then for coming out here tonight for your halftime entertainment.
I think I would like to see that one. Alrighty, and we're back here live on RCC TV4 with our playing clock running down to get the second half of this varsity football matchup between the Caston Comets and the Winamac Warriors started.
Well, let's hope that the Comets can come out of the locker room with the same fire that they went into there.
If they can get things running here about as well as they were beforehand, we maybe could see a little bit of a turnaround here, maybe get some at least scored onto the board, you know?
Yeah.
Scored on the board, points on the board at the very least. I think we got the idea.
I know what you're saying, even if the people at home don't.
And I think that's what counts. All right, we got Winamac lining up to receive the ball, and the Comets setting off to kick it back over, or to kick it over, I guess. We're starting things off here again. Sam Smith for the kick.
And there's a run up. There's a kick. Straight into the midfield. And a nice tackle there. Started by Gavin Hickle and completed there by let's see. So 79, that's Chris Smith there.
They were able to stop them pretty quick before they could make too much progress there.
Yeah, the ball's being placed at the 46-yard line. I almost did it there. I almost said the 54.
Almost.
Almost. Well, there's the snap. Handoff there to 37. Kyle Chumley.
He had a head full of steam. Did he make it far enough for a first down? I think they're calling him short.
I don't think he did. I think he got taken down at the Comets' 45-yard line. 2nd and inches on that. Man in motion. There's a snap. Ball handed to Jeb Smith.
He's got an opening to run with.
Oh, broke a tackle there by Rockwolf. Another one.
He's just ducking and dodging.
Oh, my goodness.
He's clean. He's gone.
Wow, caused a nasty collision down here between Gavin Hickle and Caden Broyette.
I'm surprised there wasn't a flag called on that last play because someone had a handful of jersey on Jeb.
I'm not sure how that works. At which point it's attempting to tackle and at which point it's holding.
Well, either way, we're set up here for an extra point kick.
Murray to attempt the extra point.
So just over 2 minutes into the quarter, and Winamac has put more points on the board. There's a snap. Kick is up. And the kick is good.
Point after is good.
It's only been a minute and 2 seconds. It's only been a minute and 2 seconds.
Minute, 12 minutes?
Minute and 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah. 62 seconds.
Well, once again, it has been pointed out to me here in the booth that I cannot count. 12 minutes, and we're at 10:58. That's a minute and 2 seconds. I want to thank my fellow booth dwellers for pointing out.
You had the right idea. We know what you meant. I knew
Yeah.
what you meant.
Yeah, it's right up there with the 52-yard line. It's late. I don't know where my brain is.
Other scores going on in games tonight. We got the Valley versus Wabash game. We got Valley sitting 22-13 with around 10 minutes left in the third quarter. And we got updates from Pioneer versus Culver. Pioneer sitting a whopping 42-0 with around 10 minutes in the third quarter.
Well, in fairness, the only reason Winamac's not at 42-0 is because of the one missed extra point.
Very true. Comets set up to receive the ball again. Winamac to kick. I'm imagining Max Murray is out there to kick again.
Absolutely. We've got Gavin Hickle and Sam Smith deep. We've got Jesse Rockwolf and Hunter Shainlaub in the midfield.
Nice kick.
Oh, went between Gavin's legs. Oh, no.
That's not going to fare well.
No. Got taken down at the Comets' 15-yard line.
And this is, my memory serves me correctly, this is definitely the worst field position the Comets had starting off a series.
Absolutely.
What's that? See you on Monday.
All right, the Comets take up the offense here. See if we can get anything moving.
Got a man in motion. And attempted to go up the middle. I didn't even see the number on that jersey.
44.
That was 44, Jacob Wallig. He gained a couple yards on the play.
Yards are yards. We'll take them as we get them. Even if it is just one.
Rockwolf in motion. Got the handoff and got shut down behind the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
87.
And there's that yard marker moving back.
Ball back to the 15-yard line, 16-yard line.
And there's the snap. Toss back to Sam Smith. It looks like, who gets taken down hard at the 15-yard line.
Sam Smith on the carry. Stop made by 73, Caden Townsend.
And the Comets now 4th and 10 on their own 15-yard line.
Going to punt it back over to the Warriors.
It's going to have to be a really solid punt to even get to midfield on this series, Dakota. And fairly solid punt it was. Jeb Smith tries to jump up and grab it, misses it, picks it up at the Comets' 45-yard line.
Someone was able to get him.
That was a nice tackle at about the 46. I thought Smith was going to break that and run it back like he's done a couple of times. All right, Winamac now, 1st and 10 on the Comets' 46-yard line. Number 35 there in motion.
The handoff. Tried to duck up under the Comet defender. 37.
That was 37, Kyle Chumley again. Stop made around the 43-yard line. And there's the snap. Handoff. Looks like it was to Chumley again.
He makes it far enough for a first down.
Just kind of bulldozed his way through up to about the 34-yard line.
Warrior first down, looking to make a move with sending the guy through the middle with the handoff. Couldn't quite get a number on the runner. Thinking couldn't quite get who that was. Got another penalty.
Comets defense shut that down pretty quickly. Let's see what the penalty is, though.
Hey, if you need something to eat, concession stand's got specials on for till the end of the quarter. $1 pork burgers and 50
Well, I thought I heard that they were calling a penalty. Maybe not.
I don't see a flag out on the field. That's not the first flag you've hallucinated tonight.
Maybe I'm hearing and seeing things. Either way.
There was the snap. Oh, it was a nice carry and a nice tackle at the 22-yard line. That will be far enough for the chain gang to move, though.
35 blocks on the carry. Several of the Comets.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them there. 3 or 4.
Long snap, handed off to number 35.
At number 79, that's Chris Smith, who's able to just break right through and get the tackle on him.
Yeah.
For the Comets. Loss of 3 yards for the Warriors.
Smith there chipping 3 yards off for the Warriors. 2nd and 13 now on the Comets' 25-yard line. Well, there's a snap.
And again.
Wow.
Chris Smith, number 79, just storming straight through.
Wow. I think from here I heard him say, "Not in my house."
Maybe. He's just right on top of it. Another loss of yards for the Warriors.
Well, they are now at 3rd and, well, there's 5, about 3rd and 20. Oh, 21 according to the scoreboard. I guess I could look at that. Excuse me.
Little huddle up to the side on the Warriors. I'm starting to think they might want to pat him down and keep old Chris off of whoever's got the ball.
And false start there on number 3, Tyson Johnson. He'll cost the Warriors a few more yards.
5 more tacking it to the board. That's going to be a whopping 26 yards. A 3rd and 26.
Third down for the Warriors.
Quite a bit of yardage to make up this for a first down.
Sadly, though, we've seen the Warriors hit this kind of yardage tonight. Well, there's a snap.
Looking for a long pass.
Plenty of
It's
time in the
deep.
pocket.
Has he got it? Thinking that's incomplete. No, I think he got it. I didn't even see that he caught it.
He caught it in the end zone. That was an incredible pass play.
Wow. Beautiful play by Winamac.
Yeah, because he caught that up at about the 10-yard line, give or take. About a 25-yard pass or so on that.
Not much you can do against that. Winamac setting up now for the extra point. Max Murray on the kick. Kicks up.
And it's good.
Bringing the score up. Warriors 48, Comets 0. But we'll have to say, Comets have still kept the consistency of being real close on getting a hand in on that field goal.
Well, they're certainly not giving away any of these points.
Not for sure. They've been fighting.
Yeah.
And from headquarters, I got score updates from the other games going on here tonight. And it looks like we're not the only ones with a big score deficit here. Pioneers leading 50-0 versus Culver with around 6 minutes left in the third. Rochester versus Manchester. Rochester's leading 35-7 with around 8 minutes left in the third. And last we got on Valley versus Wabash is still 22-13 at around, I'd say 8 minutes in the third. 10, 8. What's numbers?
So basically only one game tonight, not sitting on a score against a goose egg. Some lopsided football tonight in northern Indiana.
For sure.
Pioneer and the volleyball girls play Covenant Christian at 6:30.
All right, we lined up for another kickoff. We got Warriors kicking it back over to the Comets.
And that's going deep. Solid catch by Sam Smith. Gets up to the 30.
Oh.
Lowers his shoulder. Gets nearly to the 35.
That was a solid connection there at around the 35.
That was a hard enough hit. The officials giving him a quick check there on the field. Are you okay?
And he just walked it off like, yeah, I'm fine.
True or false? I have fingers.
Well, we thought it was spotted on the 35. It's going to be 34, but what's a yard? 3 feet, yeah.
A third of a foot shy of a meter.
Uh-huh.
All right, Rockwolf in motion. Takes the pitch. Ooh, gets tackled high and low.
Tried to push him straight through the middle. Couldn't quite get too far with him. It might have got a yard. Sitting at just around 4 minutes left here in the third quarter.
There's a snap. Handoff.
Oh, he was caught.
Wow.
Real fast.
Handoff to number 44 there, Jacob Wallig. and he just got smashed.
If you like music and food, Caston Coffee House is
Real quick here before they get the next play going, I'm just getting word back from HQ. Wabash just got a pick 6 in their game against Tippecanoe Valley. That'll bring it up 22-18.
Wow.
As far as we know. And for those of you not too up on the football terms, pick 6 being an interception and running it all the way back for a touchdown.
There's a snap. Handoff to Sam Smith. Sam with 3 defenders on him gets taken right back down to the line of scrimmage.
Couldn't quite get anything moving.
And for you music lovers out there, tomorrow evening is the annual Caston Coffee House. $5 gets you an evening of music, a beverage of your choice, and dessert. So come in for a concert, help the Caston music program out.
Sounds like a good time. All right. Caston looking
And
for
back
the punt
for the
back.
punt.
That was
Low punt
low.
again.
ball was recovered by the Warriors.
Took the Warriors on the recovery on that one. That was a low kick. Bounced right off of another player.
I think that bounced off
Or it
the
might have
back
been
of Hunter Shainlaub,
Yeah.
right between his shoulder blades.
Warriors on the recovery on that. Their ball will be sitting at about, where'd they mark that? Looked to be about,
Caston 46.
yep. Well, as the scoreboard does say. All right, Winamac with the play here. See if they can
There's a
move.
snap.
Oh! Chris Smith out for the sack.
They're calling a penalty on that. I don't know if it was on the tackle or... Oh, they're calling a face mask on him.
79, Smith is out for blood. He's all over the quarterback for Winamac.
Yeah, they're calling a face mask against Chris Smith. Honestly, it all happened really quickly, but it looked like he tackled him high, and that just happened to be where his hand landed, but the official's word is law.
Very true. Now Winamac sitting 1-1.
And there's the punt. Handed off to number 18, it looked like. That'd be Hayden Clark. Lost a little bit of yardage on that. Second and a long one. Sitting on about the 37-yard line.
I think they're saying Chris Smith, again, 79 on the tackle, and he's just right on top of him. And I think I was hearing some cheers out from the Caston audience for him to hit him again.
I heard hit him again, Chris. Not exactly play it again, Sam. All right, they hand off there to 35, Trent Fox, who does make first down.
35, Trent Fox on the carry.
Taken down at about the Caston 29-yard line.
Bob and Royette on the stop. First down for the Warriors. Put your order in. I don't know whether you're getting it. Let's see. See that?
Yeah, I'm trying to get straight into the feature basket.
Trying to get an egg basket we used to have hanging in the barn. Remember that? The ball just fit in and you had to hit it.
All right, Winamac with a whole new set of downs here. Rearing around, a minute left here in the third.
There's a snap.
And a
Handoff to number 7, it looks like. Braden Lynch gets shut down at the 25-yard line, but I see a flag on the field.
Braden Lynch on the carry. Stop made by Rock Wolf, and there's a penalty flag on the field.
Calling, looks like a blocking in the back against the Winamac Warriors. We're going to move that football back to the 29-yard line. Oh, no. The flag was at the 29. We'll move it back to the 39.
tack a whole nother 10 yards on for the Warriors.
First and 20 now.
The Warriors.
There's a snap handed off to number 18. He's going to try to go wide left. Gets behind a block and taken down at about the 35-yard line.
Close to running them out of bounds. I thought that's what they were going for there. Then I saw a Comet jump right over him, so they must have got him down over there.
Gavin Hickle with that stop.
We're rearing around 20 seconds left here in the third. I think Winamac's going to just let it play down.
I would think so. Wandering over the sideline.
With 11 seconds left on the play clock, yep. I'd say that's exactly what they're going to do. They're like, nope, we're not dealing with this.
No sense in trying to rush a play and maybe making a mistake. Well, we'll have 12 minutes left in this ball game as soon as the teams get done talking strategy. Yeah, it's been kind of an ugly night for the Comets, but by the same token, this Comets defense hasn't given a yard. Well, okay, they have given a yard. They've given some penalty yards, but
yeah.
Every offensive yard gained has been fought for by the Winamac Warriors.
For sure. And some of their major plays that Winamac was able to slide by, they were just barely able to slide by to get those. Like them really long passes, they were just able to get a receiver just barely through.
Absolutely.
And get them open for the
Absolutely. Or they had a runner just find an opening and go. But there's not been any, I mean, the tackles, actually, I think the tackles are hitting harder now than they were in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, with 12 minutes left here in the ball game, Winamac's still sitting first and 17. See what we got here.
It's snap.
And Chris is looking straight for him. I'm thinking that pass was incomplete. That's going to put second and 17.
So did you make out what Rumble wanted?
Yeah, I got mine.
All right, there's a snap. Short pass and incomplete. Hits the ground. Fourth and, what is that, 14? 17. And, you know.
No, it should be 3 and 17.
No, they just had an incomplete pass.
Yeah, but that was for second down, wasn't it? Or am I off?
I don't know. The down marker says 4.
I'm off. But that happens. As you were saying before.
I thought maybe the NyQuil was kicking in. And
My mistake. I have eyes, but I do not choose to use them too often.
And also a registered trademark, not a sponsor. All right, there's a pass. And almost picked off there. Not quite, but they'll turn over on downs.
Comets defense is able to hold them off. Or, you know, lack of good passing on Winamac's. You know, this could be pointed either direction.
Right.
First and 10 for the Comets, now sitting on the 35-yard line.
Honestly, though, when you look at the scoreboard, when you look at field position, the Warriors weren't out anything by trying to convert downs.
No.
I mean, really, they've turned over on the Comets' 35-yard line. That's about where the Comets have been taking first possession off of a kickoff return. Right up the middle, Gavin Hickle got a few yards. Actually, it looks like he got about 1 yard. But anyway, as I was saying, so really for Winamac, they either converted to a first down or scored, or they just gave it to the Comets about where the Comets, normally take it anyway.
Right.
All right. Rockwolf in motion. And handed it looks like Sam Smith who carried that.
Flag is thrown.
Went down at the 49-yard line, and that was Sam Smith.
Smith on the carry. Gets it up close to the 50-yard line to the 48-yard line. Got a flag on the field.
Let's see where that flag is playing.
Sideline infraction.
And a sideline infraction against Winamac. They're going to give up another 5 yards. And another flag.
We got a second one in the air now. It's on the ground now.
Maybe more yards lost and look to be over on Winamac's side. So see what the ref says.
Evidently, I'm going to guess that the Winamac coaching staff weren't happy about that last call and were vocal about it.
Well, either way, a Comet first down nonetheless.
Well, I'm trying to determine what's going on over here. I see the officials over talking to the coach. And they're calling unsportsmanlike conduct against Winamac. So they'll give up a further 15 yards. Good grief. Well, due to penalties, the ball now sitting on Winamac's 31-yard line. And that's a Caston Commons first down. Well, I'm happy to say that the Comets earned a first down before they got a bonus 20 yards on that play.
Right. Let's see where they go with this.
Well, there's a snap, and it looks like they go right up the middle.
It's a solid gain of yards and a complete lineup pile of bodies. It's looking about the 29-yard line, or 28 maybe.
That looked like a lot of motion to only get 2 yards out of a carry.
It did. But Comet set in 2nd and 8.
Well, there's a snap. And pitched off to, well,
he's got
number
room.
5.
He's got room to run.
He's going. That's the Sam Smith I've been talking about all season long. I told you, if he could ever get free, he was gone.
He got that opening, he just went.
Sam Smith putting the Comets on the board. Finds a hole and just
goes right for it. Comets on the board now.
You know, if we look back over the footage, I think that every time that Sam has tried that, he's been tackled by his shoelaces.
Right.
He was finally able to get an opening and go for it. Comets now going to try to put the extra point on the board. Maybe, or they might go for a 2-point conversion.
They might. I think they're trying to determine that right now in that huddle. Looks like it's a conversion. Gonna try for the 2 points.
I mean, I guess they're going to stick it in Hickle's hands and push him through.
I think that's what they did.
And it's good for 2.
2 more points on the board. Comets sitting now with 8. And there it was by the announcer. It was Hickle. Couldn't quite see him through.
No, it's a pile of bodies.
Right, in a pile of bodies. Couldn't quite see him, but
when I don't see the football pitched off to anybody and then I just see this huge wedge trying to drive through the line, I always assume that the ball is in Hickle's hand.
trying to clear the way and get Gavin through. But this has got to be a great motivator for the Comets.
Yes. Yes, it does. They've been working hard since they came out for the half, and it has paid off. Yeah, you know, and here we are. We're 2 minutes. No, 12 minus 10 is still 2, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I've got it right this time. We're 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. This Comets line has had hardly any rest. What are we at now? 10, 12, 14. We got 14 guys on the Comets line. So we've got 3 guys that can cycle in and out.
Mm-hmm.
So that amounts to not a lot of rest. These guys are playing both sides of the football, and they are hitting harder now with 10 minutes left in the game than they did in the first quarter. And just watching from up here, I wouldn't have wanted to take a first quarter hit, let alone a fourth quarter hit.
Yeah. It's really amazing what these Comets are able to pull off here, being such a small team.
And a young team. We keep talking about that.
All right, Comets lining up to kick the ball back off over to the Warriors. And Sam Smith to kick it back over.
3 Tyson Johnson, 1 Jeff Smith for deep for the Warriors.
Sam Smith having an awful long conversation with the official before he gets the football on the tee. Maybe Sam was trying to negotiate the surrender of the Warriors. And there's the kick. It's low. Tumbles deep into the backfield. Picked up around the 15-yard line. And that's number 31, Sean Pratt. He's going along the sideline. Gets knocked out of bounds around the Comets' 45-yard line. Nice kickoff return off of a wonky kick there.
And it looks like the ball is going to be spotted around the 42, 43-yard line. And Comets defense need to saddle up here. Warriors are in good position.
I'm going to echo the sentiments of the crowd. Hit him again, Chris. There's a snap.
If they can get him through, he can do it.
Hand it off to number 31.
I think he got knocked out of bounds.
31 Pratt again on the carry.
Wasn't quite sure who got him, though.
Second down for the Warriors.
Guy wearing blue shirt.
Oh, I'd imagine.
Well, you know, it wouldn't be the first time this season we've seen somebody get tackled by their own teammate.
Very true. We've seen that from the Comets, and we've seen that from a number of other teams.
Yeah. You know, in the heat of battle down there.
You don't know. You just start swinging.
There's a snap. Number 18 with the football.
He's brought down by number 40. That's Gavin Hickle.
Gavin tackled him by his shoelaces. Oh, no, they're saying that was Aiden Sarver.
Maybe I mistaked in who had the ball for the Warriors, because Gavin definitely took out someone. But maybe it was Aiden on that tackle for whoever had the ball.
Well, regardless, Warriors now at 3rd and 2. On the Comets' 35-yard line, well, 34-ish. Man in motion. Snap. And
Comets are able to break through.
brutal 3-man dog pile there. Football went backwards.
Aiden Sarver on the court on the stop for the Comets.
And it looks like, I think we got a player down on the field here. We're going to take a short break as the trainer looks into that. We'll be right back here on RTC TV4. Stay tuned. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. And we're back.
We see Chris Smith being helped off the field. I don't know. His knee looks like it might be wonkered up. Man, that's a look of absolute pain on Chris's face there as he gets to the sideline with the help of the coach and the trainer.
That is not good.
No. Well, thanks for hitting him as often as you did, Chris. Our thoughts are with you, as are your brothers in the gridiron. Lining up now. 4th and 5 for the Warriors. Number 18 going to make a first down. That's Hayden Clark, 5'9" freshman. All right, and the Warriors now 1st and 10, sitting on about the 25-yard line, and a flag on the play. Couple flags on the play. And that was a false start on the Warriors. They're going to lose 5, repeat first down. Just over 8 minutes left now in the ball game. Winamac, of course, as you can see on the screen, with a 48-8 lead. And there's a snap.
Comets were able to catch him. I don't think he was able to make any movement off of that. He might have got a yard. From this perspective, kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, it's. I don't think I saw the yard marker move. A 2nd and 15 on the Comets' 29-yard line.
Warriors lining up here.
Man in motion. There's a snap. Number 7 has the carry. Breaks the tackle. Ends up taken down at the sideline. Somewhere around the 22-yard line. Or maybe it's the 18. I can't tell what side of the 20 we're on down there.
I think we're sitting maybe on the 17.
Well, that's what the scoreboard says. We'll go with it.
I think a little mishap there on that carry by the Warriors. There was a fumble and a recover, I think, from what I could see.
Warriors now. 4th and is that 7? What? 4th and 8.
And they're going to go for it.
We are just at kind of a wonky angle for this.
We are.
For where this line of scrimmage is. Well, there's the snap. He's going to, let's see. Comets can't.
They might get him. Shane Lobb is able to pick him off.
I saw a flag on that. I know I saw a flag on that play.
Oh, yeah. There was definitely a flag thrown there.
And they called Shane Love for a horse collar. So the ball will stay, I think, at the 5-yard line. Winamac first down.
It'll be on the 2.5-yard line with the penalty, as our pals in the press box corrected us.
Yeah, it's nice having folks looking out for you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a snap. And flags.
Another penalty flag on the
They're like fireworks.
Mark was on the carry.
See what the ref rules.
Chop block against the Warriors.
And Warriors called for a chop block. They'll back up a little bit. It's like a tater-totter, horizontal yo-yo.
Just going back and forth. They're going back a lot.
17, 18 yards.
It's going to put them first and 18.
Still first down.
Or first and 17.
There's a man in motion. Snap. Number 7, Braden Lynch with the carry. And taken down by number 44, Jacob Waller, around the 10-yard line.
Lynch on the carry. Second down Warriors. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Warriors with only 11 yards to go.
There's Lynch in motion again. He's got the football, makes a couple of nice moves, and runs into a hard tackle. Unfortunately, he was tackled on the other side of the goal line. That'll be 6 more for the Warriors.
Now Winamac lining up for the extra point.
Murray to attempt the extra point. Terry on the hold.
There's the snap. And the kick's no good.
Were they able to get a hand in on it? They got close from what I could see.
I'm not sure if it was a bad kick or if there was a hand on it or a combination of the two. It looked a little bit like that one punt that Sam Smith had earlier in the game. Regardless, Warriors still with a commanding 54-8 lead. 4:35 left in the game.
For sure. Score updates from the other games going on around on RTC TV4. I got Rochester here with around roughly, I'm going to say about now 5 minutes left in the game. Rochester sitting 49-7, and they're facing off against Manchester. We got the Pioneer Culver game. Pioneer sitting 72-0 over Culver, and they are almost done with their game. And for Valley versus Wabash, we're sitting 35-20. With roughly 4 minutes left to go in their game.
Well, one score was a little bit close there.
One of them, yeah, Valley and Wabash had that pick 6 earlier tonight, which is cool to hear about. I'm going to probably tune in and check that out.
Yeah, Wabash was they were an exciting watch last week. North Miami, of course, victorious in that matchup, in part by a couple of gaffes late in the second quarter. But it was exciting football nonetheless. So
It was good to see.
I'm still concerned about their quarterback being broken at 6'3" and 150 pounds, but, you know.
Right.
It looks like they're making it work. All right, here's the kickoff. Into about the midfield.
That's out.
And a flag on the play.
Should be the 35.
With the ball going out of bounds, I think we'd hit a...
I think we'll take possession on the 35.
Yes.
Comets will take the football up to 35-yard line. Don't forget, you can tune in to the IHSA website on Sunday to find out about the football draw, see who the Comets play and where they play. And the same thing for the Warriors, who they play and where they play.
All right, Comets now to take the offensive.
It's Thursday night this next week.
See if they can get anything moving.
Volleyball ladies will be in action at Pioneers, taking on Covenant Christian at 6:30 in the sectional. So good luck to the volleyball girls.
Well, there's a snap.
Looking to run through the middle.
Up through the middle. Tried to get free, couldn't quite.
He got yards and a flag, I saw. Or maybe not a flag. That might have been a fumble.
The Warriors recover the football.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Fumble on the play. Warriors got a hold of it.
It looks like they're going to take it at about the 44-yard line. Just when it looks like the Comets offense is going to come alive. That might be somebody carrying a football around school on Monday.
Now Warriors now setting up to take on the offensive here. Let's see the Comets defense put to work.
4:26 now left in this ballgame. And that's number 18, Hayden Clark with the carry.
He's caught by number 87. That's Rockwolf. It's a nice catch. That's a loss of yards.
Hit him again, Jesse. And number 7 in motion.
There's a fumble on that. I think the Comets are able to get it.
Yes, they did. So they'll take possession again at around the 49-yard line. Nice recovery there by Aiden Sarver.
Attaboy. All right, now getting things turned around, sitting on, where we placed? 49?
I think of 49. Well, that's what the announcer says. We're going to call it official.
Don't forget the varsity football team goes to Knox next Friday night, 7:30 start time there. Also tomorrow night, don't forget that the coffee house for the music department is at 7 o'clock in the cafeteria. Tuesday night, the junior high boys will go to Winamac to play Winamac.
All right. Thomas now with the football. There's a snap.
Shane Lobb handed it off. Is able to get it to Rockwolf.
Rockwolf.
He's going.
He can
He's
go all the way.
moving.
There's the 10. There's the 5.
They
And
got it.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown Comets, Jesse Rock-Wolf. Touchdown Comets.
It's an excellent run by Rockwolf.
That was nice play.
Pegging the Comets on the board now, 14. See if they can get that 2-point conversion this time around. If that's what they go for. They do have a kicker. They could put Sam Smith up for that extra point.
And Smith has tacked on the extra point this season, so.
And I think that's probably what they're huddling about. Although they were successful in getting the 2-point conversion earlier, so it looks like that's what they're going for.
They're set up in that wing T. I think that they're going to go for 2. And there's Hickle. Oh, well, I don't know. I saw Hickle come forward. I think they might have. No,
Yeah.
they
They
got
it
through. I wasn't sure that Hickle ended up with the ball before he went over the top of everything.
Tack another 2 on the board for the Comets.
54-16 now, still Winamac advantage.
But still shows how much fight these Comets still got left in them,
Well,
even here
absolutely.
deep into the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. They just don't have quit in them.
No, and that's great to see.
You know, and again, 5 or 6 of these guys, which with a roster this small, that's a third of the team, come in nearly every morning before school to lift weights, and they're just they're upbeat. They understand that their youth and inexperience is what has led to the record they have.
Right.
They're learning, they're getting better, and so this may not be a winning season for them.
Yeah.
They knew that going in, that they were going to be gaining experience this season. They're going to graduate one senior this year, Chris Smith, who hopefully isn't out for the season. I don't know. His knee looked really swollen on the way off the field.
Right.
Okay? So they're going to graduate one senior. They're bringing up, I think they said, 3 really solid 8th graders. So they should increase their roster by 3.
For sure.
And this year's freshmen have gotten this trial by fire first season of varsity ball that they're going to carry into their sophomore season.
Number 5, Sam Smith, has it teed up to kick off for the Comets.
So they're looking at this as a rebuilding year. You know, they graduated Casey All and Brady Hartman last year, and Kinzer. I know I'm forgetting some folks. So they knew that they were going into a rebuilding year this year.
For sure.
Sam Smith with the kick.
Short and low.
Covered up by Winamac.
Kick by the Comets is covered by the Warriors.
That's looking to be about the 46 or 7. One or the other. Saying that's 7, 47. And the scoreboard's going to back me up on that one.
All right, 1st and 10. All right, there's a snap. Good carry.
Warriors just running it through. I think he's going to make it all the way.
He might. He's juking
He's
back
caught.
and forth. No, he goes out of bounds. About the 15-yard line, 18-yard line, somewhere in there.
Taken out of bounds by Jesse Rockwool.
Rockwolf on the stop. Yeah, Warriors still really close over there.
What did I tell you? Rumble don't believe me. Come on, Pat.
Warriors now sitting at 1 and 10 on the 10.
So would you call that 1st and goal?
I would say so.
Well, there's a snap. And shut down right at about the line of scrimmage. It looks like they might have gotten a half a yard or a yard on that.
Ball in the 9-yard line, 2nd down.
See if the Comets defense can hold about roughly 2.5 minutes left here in the game.
Well, there's a man in motion in the snap.
Number 18 looks to be with the ball.
Nice carry there by Hayden Clark.
Solid couple gain of yards there.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like he's up around the 5-yard line now.
Now for the Comets, 3rd down Warriors.
3rd and 6. And less than 2 minutes to go in this game.
Warriors taking their time for sure.
Oh, absolutely. It's in their advantage to run down the clock. There's a snap.
Going to run straight through. I think that's another
And
Warrior
that
touchdown.
is a touchdown. 60-16.
The Warriors going to be lined up for the extra point kick. See if they can tack up another 1 point. Or if the Comets can get through and maybe get a hand on it. They weren't too successful last time with the kick, so let's see what happens.
Get a hand on it and run a pick six?
Yes. Catch it right in
That
there,
would
just
be
sprint by.
that would be amazing. And the kick is up.
It looks good from here.
That's what the ref says.
Tack on an extra point. Score now sitting. Winamac 61, Comet 16.
90 seconds left in this ball game.
Warriors breaking their huddle, coming out here, ready to finish things off. There comes the Comets to meet them. Warriors lined up to kick the ball back off over to the Comets, over to receive it.
All right, Max Murray teeing up the ball.
Murray to kick off for the Warriors. Smith and Kimball back.
And there's the kick. It's up.
Well, that
And
looks out.
Goes out of bounds.
Comets are going to let it go out. Take it to 35 again.
Decent place to put it. Might as well put it there if you can.
Well, as we're winding down, I want to remind everybody once again of the Caston Music Department's Coffee House performance tomorrow evening. I believe that's at 7 o'clock. Tickets are available at the door, $5. Also, if you'd like to watch a display of raw athleticism, just competition, probably be a wet one, you can come up to Culver Military. That's Sam Smith breaking for it.
He's got room to run.
Oh.
He's trying to fight his way out. He's still going. He's still going.
Oh, my. Down at the Winamac 13-yard line, I think.
That was a fight. over there.
Impressive carry by Sam Smith. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, yes, I do. Anyway, sectionals for the Comets and 10 other teams up at Culver Military Academy tomorrow. Scheduled to start at 10:30. May start as early as 10 with the weather. They are calling for rain. It'll be a wet one, but it'll be a big, sloppy, muddy race. They're a lot of fun to watch. Just bring your slicker.
Right.
All right, now. Comets on the 12-yard line.
Looking to rush through. I think he fumbled it. Wasn't quite sure who got on it to get it.
And Winamac recovers.
That's a heartbreaker.
That's a heartbreaker after that kind of a rush. Winamac with it at their own 9-yard line.
Maybe the Comets can push him back here. Maybe get a safety. See what they can do here, lining up. Comets now on the defensive side. And Winamac, in position. They could run down the clock as much as they want.
It's a smart move. Not exciting to watch, but you let the play clock run the whole time.
And they're taking a knee.
Well, they'll give up a yard there. And this Comets crowd not happy about that.
And another knee. That's going to run it out here. Play clock out, running the normal clock.
Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, heartbreaker for the Comets. A couple of amazing plays. Definitely, Winamac had some amazing plays. If you're a Winamac fan watching tonight, I don't apologize much for the slightly biased commentary. Well fought by both teams. Well won by Winamac. Final score tonight, 61-16 Winamac here at the Comet Crater. And great news before we sign off, I see Chris Smith, even though he's being helped, is putting a little bit of weight on that leg.
That's good to see.
That is good to see. Hopefully he will be back in uniform next Friday.
Well, as we roll to an end here, we thank you all for tuning in into RTC TV4. Be sure to check out all of our footage that we got here tonight, archived at our website at rtc4.com. And, of course, we have our YouTube channel at RTC TV4 on YouTube. Once again, I was Dakota Hayden. Alongside with me, I had
Blair Zimmerman. It's good talking to y'all tonight.
And thank you all for watching. See you next time on RTC TV4.